Hello, everybody. Looks like the gauge says it's empty. Let's take a walk into the kitchen and see what's in the fridge today, guys. Alright, guys. Thanks for stopping by today. Today's beer comes from Victory Brewing Company. They're out of Pennsylvania, uh, Downingtown, Pennsylvania, as a matter of fact. This is a 9%er Imperial IPA, and I reviewed this a couple years ago, guys, and I couldn't find a date on the damn bottle. And I had people send me, oh, it's got a date on it. I did this one and the Dirt Wolf at the same time. I couldn't find a date on either one of them, and everybody told me where to look and where to find it. I still can't find the date on this bottle. We'll take a closer look when the bottle is emptied, and I can hold it up to the light with nothing in it and see if I see anything on it. So that would be the only fuss I've got. The dating that these guys use is so hard to see sometimes. And a lot of times they'll even etch it in really small letters that's almost impossible to see, especially for us old guys. These dates that they put on them, a lot of times are microscopic. Are they ashamed to write it in big letters or something? I just don't understand why they don't make it more visible to see in white or yellow or blue like Wirebacker does, instead of etching it or printing it in microscopic print. So, I mean, you know why they do it, and I know why they do it, because it gives it a longer shelf life if you can't find the damn date on it, or if you're not looking for the date, they'll sell more of it. So it needs to be more prominent, guys. It really does. That's the only fuss I got about it. So this is a re-review, and we'll look for a date when we come back. This is their Imperial IPA, like I said, at 9%. Rate Beer doesn't have IBUs, and neither does Beer Advocate. We've got 80 listed on Untappd for this beer. So, commercial description on this one, it says, oh, they got a long one here. To our hop ranchers who coax and cultivate our enticing and flavorful hops, we raise this glass. Selecting the finest varieties in their natural whole flower form, we craft our Hop Ranch Imperial IPA. And whole flower form means they're using whole cones, not pellets or extract. They're using whole cone hops. Says here, as we celebrate, as a celebration of their successes, pungent, floral, and intense, this represents America's best in every relaxing sip. The malts are Pilsner, the hops are Mosaic and Azteca. Flavor says powerful brew features full, juicy hop character while expressing notes of mango, pineapple, and pleasantly sharp, biting edges of tart citrus fruit. Excuse me. Food pairings, hot wings, curry, bold cheeses, and availability says winter seasonal, available in 12-ounce bottles and on draft. So, that's all we need to talk about. While I get the cap off of this puppy, I will tell you, cuisine is barbecue. The cheeses are peppery. Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue cheddar. Your more pungent, stronger cheeses, gorgonzola, limburger. Meat is game, grilled meat, and salmon. Glassware, tulip snifter, oversized wine glass, and can be sold for long periods of time, which is a lie. Don't sell your IPAs or your double IPAs, guys. You will regret it. They will turn into a bunch of malty mess, as far as I'm concerned. And if you like a malty mess, by golly, put it in the fridge for 6 months. You'll find out what I'm saying. Didn't pour very much of a head. Over in the light, it's pretty clear. It looks like a filtered beer to me. It is a nice amber color. Looks pretty good in the glass. Let's get the nose on it. Rico sent this to me. So Rico, cheers my brother. I do appreciate it. Like I said, I did review this a couple years ago. I found it very, very tasty then. Very citrusy. Hints of pine and pineapple. Grapefruit. Tropical fruit notes. Smells very, very good, guys. It's just an awesome smelling beer. And the fresher you can get your hands on this style of beer, the more you're going to like it. I'm not getting any alcohol notes for a 9%er. It does smell very, very enticing. So let's jump in and see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Rico. That is tasty. Very, very tasty. Pineapple. Very citrusy. Here's some tropical fruit notes. Oranges. Wow. Delicious. Guys, I'm going to take a quick look, see if I see anything on the bottle. Why do they make it so hard to see? If it's on there, they have hidden it very, very well. Here we go. It's right here on the very bottom. Right here on the very bottom. Says 1686 B10314. I don't got a damn clue what that's supposed to mean, guys. And printed right on the very bottom of the bottle like that. I'm not sure. 1686, would that be the 8th month, the 6th day of 2016? I'm not exactly sure there, guys. If it is, this is an old beer. I would say it's a 2016 version. So, like I said, that's my biggest gripe on these kind of beers, guys. That they want to put a bunch of silly ass garbage on the label instead of printing it on the label. So, yeah, as you guys know, I'm a date Nazi, and when they print this silly ass code shit on there, all the way down at the very bottom of the bottle, instead of printing it on the label somewhere where you can see it very, very easily. Okay, now let me slap myself upside the damn head here. Now they've got it in white here too. It says enjoyed by April 22nd of 2017. And to me that tells me I've had this beer for a month or so. And they're giving it to April. So they're giving this beer a 6-month shelf life to me, or longer. Not knowing when it was put in the bottle, I would be pretty easily justified in saying they're giving this beer a 6-month shelf life for a double IPA. I don't cut it in my book, guys. It does not cut it in my book. I'm reviewing this on the 1st of January 2017, so it's still got 4 months. January, February, March, April. And I had it last month, and it was probably done the month before that, if I was guessing. So they're giving this beer a 6-month shelf life, and that's unacceptable to me. So, still tastes pretty good. More than likely it was put in the bottle in October or November, 1st of November, somewhere in that area. But how are you to know? When they put these silly enjoy by or best by dates, how are you to know? We already know that they're giving at least, at the minimum, a 6-month shelf life. Could be longer. Could be even longer. So if this was done in October, it would have been a lot tastier in October than it is in January. Trust me. To me, it would be at the end of its shelf life now. And a lot of people disagree with that. Double IPA, that's going to keep 6 months, 8 months, a year. Not to this guy. I want my double IPAs a little fresher than that. So let me rambling on about the date. It is what it is. Best by dates, enjoyed by dates suck. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to sip on it for a little bit, and we'll come back and do the final grade. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it for a little while. Tasty beer. It is a very tasty beer. And with them giving it at least a 6-month shelf life, I would probably be very comfortable in saying would have probably been a lot tastier in October or November, if that's when they bottled it, than it is here in January. And especially with the Best By date on this one, Enjoy By, of April the 22nd of 2017. It's probably going to have some hot presence still in April, but nothing like it was when it was put in the bottle, guys. Trust me. It's going to be a lot more maltier then than it is now, than even when it was put in the bottle. So that's the only fuss I've got about these guys. Victor does some really tasty stuff, but these Best By or Enjoy By dates suck, and especially when they're giving it a 6-month shelf life. So I'm not a fan of that. It's probably not going to get as good a grade as it did last time. I thought it was a 10 beer then, and I gave it a 9. May not happen this time. At this stage, it's very balanced. It's not super hop forward like it probably was when it was put in the bottle. It's not like it's going to be in April. It's going to be a lot more maltier then than it is now. And even than it was when it was put in the bottle. So I do think it's a well-made beer, and I do think they do some really tasty stuff at Victory, but I'm not a fan of these Enjoy By or Best By dates, guys. Especially when they're giving this style of beer a 6-month shelf life or longer. So that's just me, just my opinion, just my 2 cents. I would much rather see a bottled on date. And if you want to put a Best By or Enjoy By after that, that's fine. But tell us when it was put in the bottle. That's what I want to know. Before I would probably buy this beer again, it would have to have that. I'm not going to buy this beer if they're giving it a 6-month shelf life and not knowing when it was put in the bottle or longer. That's what I'm saying. You're at their mercy. They do that to give it a longer shelf life. Bottom line, sell more beer, make more money. And that's how it goes. So if they can't put a bottled on date on it, I'm probably not going to spend my money on it anymore. So to me, guys, it is a good beer. It is a tasty beer. It's not going to get to 9 this time, though. It's going to get the 8. We need a bottled on date instead of Enjoy By. Just me. Just my OCD here. Alright, numeric rating on this, guys, will be a 90. Especially now that I've had the New England style, which are juice bombs. I mean, they are outstanding. They're blowing these guys out of the water as far as I'm concerned with what they're producing now in New England, Treehouse, Trillium, and some of the others here on the East Coast. These beers can't hold a candle to those beers, in my opinion. So, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. All right, over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 93, outstanding. Over to Rate Beer, they say 98 overall, 93 in the style. And our final check-in will go to Untapped, it's 3.94. That's their B category as far as I'm concerned. I'm closer to Untapped. They're more realistic in their ratings than Beer Advocate or Rate Beer are. A lot of times Rate Beer is overinflated and Beer Advocate is underinflated. So take them all with a grain of salt. And like I said, I do think this is a good beer. I think it's a tasty beer, but I'm not impressed with how they're dating their stuff. So if you've had this one from Victory, their Hop Ranch, let me know what you think, guys, and come on back tomorrow. Let's see what we dig out of the fridge then. See you.